The whole price tag for this bike is... Hey guys, welcome to another episode Daniel on Two Wheels. And today we're gonna do it in English, so we can test out if you like more Czech or English, or if in the future I should do any combination. And today we will have a closer look or detailed look on my black on black Streetfighter V4S, and we will find out the final price tag with all the modifications, because there is just very few parts which left stock. Okay, for the beginning, I really would like to cry my heart out, because this is dream come true. I saw this bike first time when I was at the high school. I had nothing. It was 2019, and I know I want that bike one day in the future, but I was broke. I didn't have anything, and I couldn't even believe I could have it in the future. I didn't know anything about the bike. I just liked it visually. Now I feel super privileged to own one, because I find out this one of the best bikes on the market. That's enough of my feelings. We will go to the pure facts about the bike. This is Ducati Streetfighter V4S 2024 version. Much nicer than the newer one, in my opinion. You can let me know in comments if you like a newer one. For the specs, 220 horsepower, blah blah blah. You all know that, you all heard that before. We will focus on what's been done to the bike and what is the price tag of everything. At the end, I will put the prices in Czech crowns too. I bought this bike originally in black and gray matte color. The whole bike was $31,000 US. Okay, so the first thing I've done to the bike, I bought carbon fiber parts. I always wanted to have a forged carbon, so in a gloss paint. So I bought that one and I put it on the bike, and it didn't really fit the matte colors. Honestly, it looked terrible. I will show you here some clips so you can judge yourself and let me know in comments. And for those parts, I spent $7,580, and I find out I have to redo the bike and do all the painting, and that was the beginning of my journey of rebuilding the whole bike. All the carbon parts are from company RPM Carbon from Thailand. Those parts were pretty cheap, or much cheaper than you can find here in Europe. We're gonna do piece by piece all of the carbon parts, so you can see in detail. We're gonna start from the front and everything you see. So the mudguard, we have underlight fairing, we have dash covers, display cover, we have upper and lower winglets. Here is inner fairing, so frame cover. This is also frame cover with engine cover, exhaust cover, and this is from the side you can see. Then we have a carbon here undertail. From the back side, also winglets, inner fairing, frame cover with engine cover. This is also engine cover, sprocket cover, swing arm cover, and mudguard at the back. This should be probably everything. Yes. Then I got three pieces of carbon I didn't use. I bought like heel guards, I bought this small seat cover, and also dry clutch cover, which is not really dry clutch, so I didn't use it. If anyone wants it, I can sell it for the cheaper price. And that's probably everything what is carbon on my bike. I definitely forgot radiator guard panels and tank airbox cover. Now let's get to the paint, because as I show you, the gloss carbon on the matte colors look terrible. So I did all the repaint of the bike, not myself. It was done by Libor Budina, who is truly artist, and he's definitely living to paint the bikes. So if someone wants to get a bike painted, he's the guy. The colors we use on this bike is a Dravid Gray color, which comes from BMW. There is like little golden glitter inside, and then there is a black color. I don't know what's the name. Mr. Budina chose the color, and in details, if you see it, there is like a purple or pink and blue glitter inside. And then we have like Ducati red. Then we also have matte colors we use on suspension. Someone thought I have a Ducati Streetfighter V4, but the suspension was originally yellow. We did that one a little later in the process. And we also did detail parts like brakes over here, front brake, back brake. It's all painted black too. And that's probably everything about the paint. The whole painting was around $2,000. After the painting, we put the QD exhaust, which didn't really look like this from the start, because the whole pipes were around like bronzish. It wasn't black. Now it's black coated, Cerakote coated, which we get to the little later. And the exhaust was $4,700. Then I started to edit some smaller parts. So we have Rizoma mirrors, brake fluid tanks, we have a tank cap, we do have turn lights. So all the Rizoma parts were around also $1,000. Then I added a tail light, and it has also integrated turn lights, because originally turn lights were somewhere around here. They were right above the pipes, so I totally burned them. So I had to take them off and buy that part. The light was $275. Then I bought a seat from Tapezeria Italia. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. So they sent me the seat. Or actually they sent me just the cover of the seat, so I have to take the older cover, remove it, and I had to give it to the guy who put it back on the seat for me. I also have a back seat, which I forgot at home, but you can see it somewhere on my Instagram. It's also a brand which is recommended. I will leave you Instagram here. And now let's get to my favorite part on the bike. Can you guess what is it? Ta-da! It's those are the rims, Lamborghini inspired rims. They are coming from Lamborghini STO. And those rims are also on Ducati Streetfighter Lamborghini edition, which I'm also owner. You saw that in the first video, and I was able to get it as a spare part. So the back wheel and the front wheel, which you cannot really see, they are all Lamborghini edition, and they were $7,000. And then I started to buy some CNC Racing parts, and now we will get to my English test, because English is not my first language, and to learn all the parts it was tricky. So you can judge me in the comments if you want. So let's get to it one by one. So let's start where I'm standing. So first we can see brake and clutch lever. So this one. Then let's go to the front wheel. We have those protectors. We also have a titanium brake screws and the spacers. Then we have a radiator guard, which is very nice details, because the radiator is usually silver. So now we have a nice in black. From this side, we're gonna start with the engine holder here. Those are frame caps. It's a larger, smaller one. Then we have this reservoir cap. We have a oil filter cap right here. This is the whole, it's not really dry clutch, or is it? Half dry clutch set. Then we have a rear rests, adjustable ones. I also bought this little black cap. This one was like $25 for this, like this. It's funny. Oh, I forgot this Rizoma part. So it's a back footrest. And this is probably everything I can see. No, there is one more part. It's this one. And that is oil pan cover. So from the back side, we have a license plate holder and this little light, but this one is a little useless because the lightning is behind the license plate. This is my second one because the first one, it was not really high quality. This whole part was vibrating, and one day I just heard the bad noises from the back and this whole part was like turned off and the license plate was like cutting my tire. But they sent me a new one after I explained them what happened, so thank you. From the back side, we have also protectors, screws, spacers. We have caps here. We have this engine cap. Also cap on the rear adjustable sets, rests. And then we have this part. So this is a sprocket set. You cannot really see. There is a nut, also a safety pin. I forgot one more little part. It's this side stand pin. So all the parts in total from CNC Racing was $6,600. And there is one more part I didn't use for the bike, and it was a clutch and brake protection because it was not in the forged carbon. I didn't really like it. I think I will get it painted and put it on the bike later. This is all about CNC Racing parts. And because I couldn't install it everything on my own, this is not really my part in life. I have a funny story. When I was trying to help my dad to install some carbon parts, I put everything away, install everything, and there were like 4 screws left on the ground. And my dad asked me, what are those? And I was like, I have no clue. And later, I think a couple of weeks, I find out I didn't really tighten the inner fairing because there was 1 screw left and the whole part was vibrating. And here was a cable, which I put it more inside, but it was like touching the fairing. And from the vibration, it cut the wire and set the carbon in fire. So it was a little crap. I can also show you some videos. I have to give a big shout out to my dad who helped me, but most of the parts were installed by Nakamoto in Hradec Králové. And the whole installation was also around $2,000. Almost at the end, I decided I will make all the screws on the bike black, so I get them Cerakote coated. You see it in the previous episode. And what is it actually? So I had to buy all the new screws, which were around like $450, and the whole painting was $1,000. I will show you in details, but the part I like the most is the exhaust pipe, which is Cerakote coated, and that make really the bike evil. And if I didn't forget anything, that's probably everything what's been done to my bike. So the whole price tag for this bike is $63,985, which is in Czech crown 1.4 million, blah blah blah, some change. I will show you in detail here on the screen. So that's it. That's my black Streetfighter V4S and what's been done. I hope you learn something at least where you can buy parts. I really recommend carbon fiber from RPM Carbons. And now let's check the sound. So for better sound, I have this DJI Mic 2, which I usually put here on my license plate holder. And let's go. Three, two, one. Okay, so let's do a couple of revs. Ouch. So that is the sound and end of the video. And I'm super happy if you watch till the end. Let me know what you think about the English, about the bike in comments. And I will see you next time, maybe in Czech.